Hello, welcome back to algebra class. Today we're going to be talking about multiplying polynomials. Our objective today is to be able to multiply binomials using the FOIL method and distributive property. The FOIL method is a method to multiply two binomials. It stands for first, outside, inside, last. This is a method that many people are familiar with, and if you are familiar with it and would like to use it, you are welcome to do that. However, I do prefer a different method of multiplying two binomials, and I will show that to you shortly here. With that being said, the first problem that we are going to do is going to be using the FOIL method, so I'll show you that, and then I will show you my other method. The FOIL method has us multiply each term with the other term. So I have to multiply my first terms, which are going to be the 2x and the 3x. 2x times 3x is going to be 6x squared. After I do that, I have to multiply my outside terms, which is the 2x and the 5. So 2x times 5 is 10x. After I do that, I have to multiply my inside terms, which is 3 times 3x, which is going to be 9x. And my final thing is my last term, so it's going to be 3 times 5, which is 15. If you notice, 10x and 9x are like terms, so I do have to combine those. So my final answer is going to be 6x squared plus 19x plus 15. Let's continue on here. From here on out, I will be using the box method. If you do like the FOIL method, you are welcome to do it, but I prefer the box method. So let's go ahead and find each product. If you notice in the first problem, I have a binomial times a binomial. So because I have two terms, multiplying two terms, I'm going to make a 2 by 2 box. I have my first polynomial right here. It's x and positive 3, so I put x and positive 3. And then I have the x plus 2 right here, so I put x and positive 2. Now I just have to multiply everything as they come across. So x times x gives me x squared. Going to the below box, x times 3 is 3x. On the far right box here, I have x times 2, so it's going to be 2x, and 2 times 3 is 6. All I have to do now is compare or combine my like terms, which I have a 2x and a 3x. Those are like terms. So I'm going to have x squared. 2x plus 3x is going to be 5x, and then the positive 6. And I am all done with that problem. This next one, I still, once again, have a binomial multiplying another binomial. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 2 by 2 box right there. I have 2x and negative 7. I have x and negative 9. 2x times x is going to be 2x squared. X times negative 7 is going to be negative 7x. 2x times negative 9 is going to be negative 18x in that box. Negative 9 times negative 7 is positive 63. Once again, negative 18x and negative 7x are like terms, so I need to combine those. So I'm left with 2x squared minus 25x plus 63. Let's look at our next two examples. So once again, I'm going to make a 2 by 2 box. I have x and 3, x and negative 4. X times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x. X times negative 4 is negative 4x. And 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. My like terms on that one are negative 4x and positive 3x. So my final answer is going to be x squared. 3x and negative 4x are going to be negative 1x, or just negative x, minus 12. Same thing on the next one. I have a binomial times a binomial, so it's going to be a 2 by 2 box. So I have 4a and negative 5. I have 3a and 2. 4a times 3a is 12a squared. 4a times 2 is 8a. 3a times negative 5 is negative 15a. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Once again, negative 15a and 8a are like terms, so I need to combine those. So I have 12a squared minus 7a minus 10. And I'm all done with that problem. Let's apply this to a geometry example. It says find the area of the rectangle. So remember, area equals the base times the height. So I have to multiply my base times my height, which both of these are binomials, so I'm going to make a 2 by 2 box there. My base in this case is 4x minus 7, and my height is 7x minus 2. Fill in my box there, so 4 times 7 is 28x squared. 4x times negative 2 is negative 8x. 7x times negative 7 is negative 49x. Negative 7 times negative 2 is positive 14. So the total area is going to be 28x squared. Negative 8x and negative 49x are like terms, so I need to combine those. So it's going to be negative 57x plus 14. And I'm all done. Now, the reason the box method is nice is because even if we don't have a binomial times a binomial, I can still write it out with however many terms I have. Notice I have the a minus 3, which is a binomial, so I can say a and minus 3. And then I have a squared minus 8a plus 5. That's 3 terms, so I'm going to have 3 columns, which I already drew here. So it's going to be a squared minus 8a and positive 5. I fill it in just like I did before. So a times a squared is going to be a cubed. A squared times negative 3 is going to be negative 3a squared. A times negative 8a is going to be negative 8a squared. Negative 8a times negative 3 is going to be 24a. A times 5 is 5a. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. I do have some like terms here. I have like terms here. I have like terms here. So when I put my stuff together, I'm going to have to combine those. So I start with my highest degree, which is a to the third. Negative 8a squareds and negative 3a squareds is negative 11a squareds. 24a's and 5a's is 29a's. And then I have minus 15. We have one more example. Same type of thing, except this time I have a trinomial times a trinomial, so I'm going to have a 3 by 3 box. So I have y squared, 7y, and negative 1. I have y squared, negative 6y, and 5. I'm going to multiply all that stuff together. Y squared times y squared is y to the 4th. Y squared times 7y is 7y to the 3rd. Y squared times negative 1 is just negative 1y squared, or negative y squared. Negative 6y times y squared is going to be negative 6y cubed. Negative 6y times 7y is going to be negative 42y squared. Negative 6y times negative 1 is going to be positive 6y. My final column, I'm going to have 5y squared here. I'm going to have 35y, and I have 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. My like terms on this problem, I have a y cubed, I have a y cubed. I have no other y cubes. I have a y squared here, I have a y squared here, and I have a y squared here. I have a y and a y. Those are my like terms. Let's go ahead and write this full thing out. So I have y to the 4th. Negative 6y cubed plus 7y cubed is going to be positive 1y to the 3rd. So just, you don't have to put the 1 there. I have 5y squareds minus 42y squareds. That's going to be negative 37y squareds minus another y squared. So it's going to be negative 36 y squareds. I have 6y plus 35y, so that's going to be 41y, and then I have minus 5. And that's my final answer. That brings us to the end of today's lesson. Good luck on your homework.